A rally-turned-tragic gunshots erupt at Trump's Butler County event. On July 13, 2023, a wave of terror washed over Butler County, Pennsylvania. A campaign rally for former President Donald Trump was underway. The crowd was energized, caught up in the fervor of the event. Then, the unthinkable happened. Gunshots. The festive atmosphere shattered, replaced by panic and confusion as attendees scrambled for safety. What began as a routine political gathering descended into chaos. The scene was chaotic, people ran for cover, desperate to escape the hail of bullets. Screams pierced the air as the gravity of the situation sunk in. This was not a drill, this was a real-life nightmare unfolding before their very eyes. The rally, meant to be a platform for political discourse, was now a crime scene. Law enforcement officers, both local and those assigned to Trump's security detail, reacted swiftly to the threat. Their training kicked in as they moved to secure the area and assess the situation. Medical personnel, already on standby for the large gathering, rushed to treat the injured. The scene was a blur of activity as first responders worked tirelessly to regain control and tend to the wounded. The shooting at the Butler County rally served as a stark reminder of the volatility of political events. It brought to the forefront the very real dangers faced by public figures and the ever-present threat of violence in a deeply divided nation. In the aftermath of the shooting, questions swirled about security measures, the motivations of the shooter, and the broader implications for political discourse in America. Voices of chaos. 911 calls captured the terror and composure amidst the shooting. The 911 calls from the Trump rally shooting paint a harrowing picture of the event, capturing the raw emotions of those caught in the crossfire. Some callers were frantic, their voices trembling with fear as they struggled to articulate what was happening. They described the scene with urgency, their words tumbling over each other as they pleaded for help. Other callers, however, maintained a surprising level of composure amidst the chaos. They provided clear and concise information to dispatchers, relaying details about the location of the shooting, the number of shooters, and the condition of the injured. Their ability to remain calm under such duress speaks volumes about their character and resilience. The 911 calls serve as a stark reminder of the human cost of gun violence. They give voice to the fear, the confusion, and the desperate hope for survival that gripped those present at the rally. These calls are not just records of an event, they are testaments to the enduring human spirit in the face of unimaginable terror. The release of the 911 calls sparked a debate about transparency and the public's right to know. Some argued that the release of such sensitive material could compromise the ongoing investigation or cause further distress to the victims and their families. Others countered that the public has a right to hear these calls, to understand the full scope of the tragedy, and to hold those in power accountable for ensuring public safety. Trump under fire. Reactions to the shooting and the former president's response. The shooting at the Trump rally ignited a firestorm of reactions, further deepening the political divide in the United States. Trump's supporters rallied around him, expressing their outrage at the violence and praising his courage in the face of danger. They pointed to his decision to continue with the rally after a brief pause as a testament to his strength and resolve. Trump's critics, however, condemned his rhetoric, arguing that it had created a climate of fear and division that contributed to the shooting. They accused him of inciting violence and pointed to his past statements that seemed to encourage or condone violence against his opponents. The shooting reignited the debate about Trump's fitness for office and his impact on American political discourse. The shooting also sparked a broader conversation about the role of political rhetoric in a democracy. Some argued that Trump's words had crossed a line, inciting violence and endangering lives. Others defended his right to free speech, arguing that his words were protected by the First Amendment and that blaming him for the shooting was a dangerous overreach. The shooting at the Trump rally served as a stark reminder of the deep divisions that exist within American society. It underscored the need for civil discourse and the dangers of demonizing political opponents. The incident left many wondering if it was possible to bridge the political divide, or if the nation was destined to remain mired in conflict and mistrust. The 911 audio from the Trump rally reveals some critical failures in the response. Dispatchers seemed overwhelmed, and there were significant delays in communication. It's clear that the emergency response system was not prepared for an incident of this magnitude. In the aftermath of the shooting, investigations began almost immediately. Authorities are looking into what went wrong and who might be to blame. The search for answers is ongoing, and many are demanding accountability. The shooting has had a profound impact on how security is handled at political events. There are now calls for increased measures to ensure the safety of attendees. Organizers are rethinking their protocols, and it's likely that we will see significant changes in the future.